200 Quotes for Meditation. Narration, Katie Haig. You should sit in meditation for 20 minutes a day, unless you are too busy. Then you should sit for an hour. Author unknown. Quieten the mind, and the soul will speak. Majaya Sati Bhagavati. Meditation is not a means to an end, it is both the means and the end. Jiddu Krishnamurti. Meditation allows us to directly participate in our lives instead of living life as an afterthought. Stephen Levine. Meditation has to become your heartbeat. Even when you are asleep, the meditation continues like an undercurrent. Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh. Spiritual meditation is the pathway to divinity. It is a mystic ladder which reaches from earth to heaven, from error to truth, from pain to peace. James Allen. Meditation is a flower, and compassion is its fragrance. Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh. Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul. Marcus Aurelius. Meditation is the golden key to all the mysteries of life. Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh. Enjoy simple things with total intensity. Just a cup of tea can be a deep meditation. Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh. Meditation is the antidote to all the poisons of your life. It is the nourishment of your authentic nature. Sri Rajneesh. The you that goes in one side of the meditation experience is not the same you that comes out the other side. Henepola Gunaratana. In meditation, you are calm and receptive. You are like an open door providing a kind of cross-ventilation so that the air of divinity can move through you. Sri Chitrabhanu. At the beginning of every winter, people are careful to install storm windows. These extra panes of glass protect their houses against the bitter winds. We do something very similar to protect our minds through the practice of meditation. Eknath Easwaran. Meditation is a valuable exercise, but eventually you have to open up your eyes and look around. Dan Millman. Meditation provides a way of learning how to let go. As we sit, the self we've been trying to construct and make into a nice, neat package continues to unravel. John Wellwood. We spend a great deal of time telling God what we think should be done, and not enough time waiting in the stillness for God to tell us what to do. Peace Pilgrim. Prayer is when you talk to God. Meditation is when you listen to God. Author unknown. Meditation is not something that should be done in a particular position at a particular time. It is an awareness and an attitude that must persist throughout the day. Annamalai Swami. Meditation is the soul's perspective glass, whereby, in her long removes, she discerneth God, as if he were near at hand. Owen Feltham. My meditation is simple. It doesn't require any complex practices. It is singing, it is dancing, it is sitting silently. Osho. Meditation is silence. If you realize that you really know nothing, then you will be truly meditating. Such truthfulness is the right soil for silence. Silence is meditation. Yoga Swami. Meditation stills the wandering mind and establishes us forever in a state of peace. Muktananda. True meditation gives us, as it were, wings for flight to a higher realm, and thus detaches us from terrestrial fetters. Paramananda. Meditation is the dissolution of thoughts in eternal awareness, or pure consciousness without objectification, knowing without thinking, merging finitude in infinity. Sivananda Saraswati. Mindfulness meditation doesn't change life. Life remains as fragile and unpredictable as ever. Meditation changes the heart's capacity to accept life as it is. Sylvia Borstein. Meditation is a silent heart, a peaceful mind which can make life more lovable, more livable. Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh. If you can't meditate in a boiler room, you can't meditate. Alan Watts. Contemplation places us in a purity and radiance which is far above our understanding. John of Vriesbroek. Seek in reading, and thou shalt find in meditation. Knock in prayer, and it shall be opened in contemplation. John of the Cross. To be alone and to be drunk with your own aloneness is what meditation is all about. Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh. "1 hour of contemplation surpasses 60 years of worship." Author unknown. Meditation is the most significant because it opens the door for all other significant things: love, prayer, God, light, music, poetry. Sri Rajneesh. Meditation, perhaps, is the only alchemy that can transform a beggar into an emperor. Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh. The practice of reflective meditation, which consists of holding certain ideas in the mind long enough to enable them to form emotional connections, tends to break up the crust of habit and to create a new will. Walter M. Horton. Mind is a door that leads you outside in the world. Meditation is the door that leads you to your interiority, to the very innermost shrine of your being. Shri Rajneesh. Meditation makes you innocent. It makes you childlike. In that state, miracles are possible. That state is pure magic. Shri Rajneesh. When the mind is really absent, in that silence, in that unlimited space, your potential starts glowing, radiating, flowering. Suddenly you are full of cherry blossoms, a new presence, a new fragrance. Shri Rajneesh. Meditation is not a matter of trying to achieve ecstasy, spiritual bliss, or tranquility, nor is it attempting to be a better person. It is simply the creation of a space in which we are able to expose and undo our neurotic games, our self-deceptions, our hidden fears and hopes. Choygam Trungpa. If you learn to go beyond the jabbering of your mind and can go to the deeper aspects of your consciousness, then body, breath and mind will not come in your way. Swami Rama. Meditation here may think down hours to moments. Here the heart may give a useful lesson to the head, and learning wiser, grow without his books. William Cowper, The Winter Walk at Noon. As meditation flowers, you find that on one hand, truth has revealed to you all its mysteries, and on the other, blissfulness is showering all its treasures on you. Shri Rajneesh. Wisdom happens through meditation, and bliss also happens through meditation. Both the flowers bloom on the same branch. Shri Rajneesh. Meditation is just a strategy to take away your personality, your thoughts, your mind, your identity with the body, and leave you absolutely alone inside, just a living fire. And once you have found your living fire, you will know all the joys and all the ecstasies that human consciousness is capable of. Shri Rajneesh. Once you start drinking a little of meditativeness, a little of love, you start growing wings. Shri Rajneesh. When they go fishing, it is not really fish they are after. It is a philosophic meditation. E.T. Brown. If you ask Zen people, they will say, tea is not something that you pour with unawareness and drink like any other drink. It is not a drink. It is meditation. It is prayer. So they listen to the kettle creating a melody, and in that listening, they become more silent, more alert. Shri Rajneesh. Mind only thinks. Meditation lives. Shri Rajneesh. Meditation is to know oneself as one is. It is to see our real face without any mask. Author unknown. Meditation is simplicity itself. One is to just let go. Nothing special is supposed to happen. Author unknown. In meditation, you are not unconscious, you are conscious, more conscious than ever. Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh. The purpose of meditation practice is not enlightenment. It is to pay attention even at extraordinary times, to be of the present, nothing but in the present, to bear this mindfulness of now into each event of ordinary life. Peter Mattison. Those who miss meditation miss the whole dance of life. Sri Rajneesh. Thoughts can create such a barrier that even if you are standing before a beautiful flower, you will not be able to see it. Your eyes are covered with layers of thought. To experience the beauty of the flower, you have to be in a state of meditation, not in a state of mentation. You have to be silent, utterly silent. Not even a flicker of thought, and the beauty explodes, reaches to you from all directions. You are drowned in the beauty of a sunrise, of a starry night, of beautiful trees. Sri Rajneesh. Just a little relaxation, just a little looking inwards, and the doors of immense potentialities open up. You are no more a beggar. Without conquering the world, you have conquered the whole universe. Just conquer yourself. Sri Rajneesh. A man of meditation functions differently. Whatever profession he chooses, it does not matter. He will bring to his profession some quality of sacredness. He may be making shoes, or he may be cleaning the roads, but he will bring to his work some quality, some grace, some beauty, which is not possible without samadhi. Sri Rajneesh. Meditation is not a way of making your mind quiet. It is a way of entering into the quiet that is already there, buried under the 50,000 thoughts the average person thinks every day. Deepak Chopra. Sleep is the best meditation. Tenzin Gyatso, the 14th Dalai Lama. Meditation is the only cure for all sicknesses that man is prone to, a single medicine. And I should remind you that the word meditation and medicine come from the same root. Medicine for the body and meditation for the soul. They both bring health. Sri Rajneesh. Medicine heals the body. Meditation heals the soul. Medicine is outwardly, meditation is inwardly. And man is whole only when medicine and meditation are together in deep harmony. Sri Rajneesh. A very sensitive person in this stupid world is bound to become mad. Only meditation can save him from becoming mad. Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh. Love is the flowering of meditation. Meditation brings many treasures. Perhaps love is the greatest rose flower that grows on the bush of meditation. Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh. You have to put aside your ideology. Howsoever beautiful it looks, howsoever systematic it looks, howsoever philosophical you have made and decorated it, you have to put it aside and see within. That's the whole method of meditation, awareness, watchfulness. Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh. On one hand, truth has revealed to you all its mysteries, and on the other, blissfulness is showering all its treasures on you. Sri Rajneesh. Wisdom happens through meditation, and bliss also happens through meditation. Both the flowers bloom on the same branch. Sri Rajneesh. Meditation is not just being silent. That is only one part of it. It has to be creative. And when a poetry comes out of your inner silences, or a painting, it has a flavor which is not of this world. Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh. One day, I shall reach down through the turbulence to the sub-seas of serenity. I shall pray the prayer of quiet's attainment, the achievement of stillness. Muriel Strode. The more intense the nature of a man, the more readily will he find meditation, and the more successfully will he practice it. James Allen. Meditation is the tongue of the soul and the language of our spirit. Jeremy Taylor. Meditation is a rich and powerful method of study for anyone who knows how to examine his mind. Michel de Montaigne. Passing through the fire of meditation, everything that is not your authentic reality, everything that is borrowed, will be burned away. Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh. Meditation is the way to individuality. It makes you a light unto yourself. Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh. I said to my soul, be still, and wait without hope, for hope would be hope for the wrong thing. Wait without love, for love would be love of the wrong thing. There is yet faith, but the faith and the love and the hope are all in the waiting. Wait without thought, for you are not ready for thought. So the darkness shall be the light, and the stillness the dancing. T.S. Eliot. He sat thus, lost in meditation, thinking Om, his soul as the arrow directed at Brahman. Hermann Hesse, Siddhartha. A racing mind that reacts sensitively to little things indicates thinking that has lost its spiritual strength. Meditation restores that power. Author unknown. The supreme bliss that pulsates in the wake of meditation is your pure essence. Swami Muktananda. Awareness is a flower that blooms but never dies. Author unknown. Meditation is the ultimate mobile device. You can use it anywhere, anytime, unobtrusively. Sharon Salzberg. A jeweler could meditate by envisioning that everything is as pure and radiant as shimmering gold. A winemaker might picture herself as distilling bliss from the grapes of experience. A shoemaker could imagine that he was sewing the leather of passion with the thread of freedom to produce shoes of enlightenment. Miranda Shaw. Meditation needs an awake mind, not an unconscious one. Annamalai Swami. Before embarking on important undertakings, sit quietly, calm your senses and thoughts, and meditate deeply. You will then be guided by the great creative power of Spirit. Paramahansa Yogananda. Meditation is neither of the body nor of the mind, but belongs to the third within you, your being. Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh. There are qualities which grow as meditation deepens. For example, you start feeling loving for no reason at all. Not the love that you know, in which you have to fool not falling in love, but just a quality of lovingness, not only to human beings. As your meditation deepens, your lovingness will start spreading beyond humanity, to animals, to trees, even to the rocks, to the mountains. Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh. Don't just do something, sit there. Author unknown. Meditation is the art of staying in this present moment. A sleepy person either lives in the past moment or is dreaming about the future life. But a meditator stays in this present moment and is alert about his thoughts and actions. Author unknown. We become contemplatives when God discovers himself in us. Thomas Merton. Because of Christianity, the West has missed many things, and one of them is meditation, the rarest flowering of a human being, because they have made it equivalent to contemplation. Contemplation is thinking. Meditation is no thinking. Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh. Meditation is not something you do once and are done with. It is something that is like breathing, like blood circulating. It is not that once the blood has circulated, it is finished. Once you breathe, there is no more need of it. No, you have to breathe and you have to go on meditating. Every moment you will need it. Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh. The peace of mind that we get from meditation does not fade away. It lasts for good in some corner of the inmost recesses of our aspiring heart. Sri Chinmoy. Listen until you can hear silence breathing. Terry Gilmay. Meditation is the discovery that the point of life is always arrived at in the immediate moment. Alan Watts. The words were unexpected, but so incisively true. So much of prayer is like that, an encounter with a truth that has sunk to the bottom of the heart, that wants to be found, wants to be spoken, wants to be elevated into the realm of sacredness. Sue Monk Kidd. Stop talking, stop thinking, and there is nothing you will not understand. Return to the root and you will find meaning. Jianxi Senkang. There is no necessity for a technique or formula for meditation. Inner feeling or inner knowing is the silent voice of inspiration. Walter Russell. Meditation is to get out of your psychosis and to get out of your neurosis. It is simply to slip out of them. Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh. The affairs of the world will go on forever. Do not delay the practice of meditation. Jetson Milarepa. Untrained warriors are soon killed on the battlefield. So also persons untrained in the art of preserving their inner peace are quickly riddled by the bullets of worry and restlessness in active life. Paramahansa Yogananda. Meditation is simply seeing reality and acknowledging it with bare honesty. Bo Lozov. The spirit of meditation is the combating of self-willed thinking. It is a combat against the weight of one's feelings. Hakuin Ekaku. The act of meditation is being spacious. Sogyal Rinpoche. Meditation is a journey without movement. In the external world, you have to move in order to go ahead. In meditation, you don't move, yet you attain. Author unknown. Meditation is listening to the divine within. Edgar Cayce. Experience yourself in silence. Eric Schiffman. Meditating means bringing the mind back to something again and again. Thus we all meditate, but unless we direct it in some way, we meditate on ourselves and on our own problems, reinforcing our self-clinging. Yeshe Dorje. Meditation is not sitting and fidgeting, daydreaming, worrying, or fantasizing. It means watching, calmly observing the mind itself. Calm observation makes the mind itself calmer. The calmness of the mind creates power to go deeper and deeper into the beds of samskaras, into all the latent memories and impressions that daily provoke our habits and personalities. However, by calmly and very quietly going to the samskaras and observing them, they are burnt away. They bubble to the surface and dissipate. This is the process of purification. It is a very powerful practice and an essential one. Meditation is the exact method of becoming aware of who you are. It is the fundamental training for knowing your inner world. Swami Rama. Petting, scratching, and cuddling a dog could be as soothing to the mind and heart as deep meditation, and almost as good for the soul as prayer. Dean Koontz. Start with meditation, and things will go on growing in you. Silence, serenity, blissfulness, sensitivity. And whatever comes out of meditation, try to bring it out in life. Share it, because everything shared grows fast. Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh. It is just like dust gathers on the mirror. Every day you have to clean it. On the mirror of your mind, dust gathers, dust of experience. It becomes knowledge. Clean it. That's why everyday meditation is needed. Meditation is nothing but cleaning the mirror of your mind. Clean it continuously. If you can clean it every moment of your life, then there is no need to sit separately for meditation. Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh. Asanas attune the body to meditation, just as a guitar is tuned before a performance. Author unknown. Mental peace is not meditation. Meditation is the flight beyond the mind. It has nothing to do with mental peace. Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh. Everything can become a meditation if you live it totally and intensely, and then your life becomes whole. Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh. Don't go away, go within. Yogi Amrit Desai. When you meditate, you have to try to quiet and calm the mind. There should be no thought within the mind. Right now you feel that if you can cherish 20 ideas at a time, then you are the wisest man on earth. The more thoughts that enter into our minds, the more clever we feel we are. But in the spiritual life, it is not like that. If consciously we can make the mind calm and quiet, we feel that a new creation dawns inside us. Sri Chinmoy. Meditation simply means a discipline that makes you capable of being aloof and detached from your mind. So even if the mind is sick, your consciousness is never sick. Even if your mind is going crazy, you are just witnessing it. Mind is only a machine. You are not. Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh. Meditation is not growth of the ego, it is death of the ego. Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh. Meditation applies the brakes to the mind. Ramana Maharshi. Stop thinking that meditation is anything special. Stop thinking altogether. Surya Singha. It can feel as if the entire body has dropped away or has become transparent, as if its substance were in some way erased. It can feel as if there is nothing but breath flowing freely across all the boundaries of the body. John Kabat-Zinn. A good meditation, even when it is interrupted by occasional nodding, is much more beneficial than many outward religious exercises. Johannes Tauler. If you want to find God, hang out in the space between your thoughts. Alan Cohen. Whenever you try to dictate the outcome of your meditation, you negate its most wondrous benefit, the pleasure of simply being. Paul Wilson. Mindfulness is about falling awake rather than asleep. Shamash Ali Dina. An interval of meditation, serious and grateful, was the best corrective of everything dangerous in such a high-wrought felicity, and she went to her room and grew steadfast and fearless in the thankfulness of her enjoyment. Jane Austen, Persuasion. To me, the greatest problem with humanity is that they don't know anything of meditation. Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh. Some people think that meditation takes time away from physical accomplishment. Taken to extremes, of course, that's true. Most people, however, find that meditation creates more time than it takes. Peter McWilliams. That's what I call meditation. You simply stand aloof and just see the mind disappearing, like a cloud on a faraway horizon, leaving the sky clean and pure, and in that state arises your consciousness in its full glory, in its full celebration. Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh. Millions of people miss meditation because meditation has taken on a wrong connotation. It looks very serious, looks gloomy, has something of the church in it, looks as if it is only for people who are dead or almost dead, who are gloomy, serious, have long faces, who have lost festivity, fun, playfulness, celebration. A really meditative person is playful. Life is fun for him. He enjoys it tremendously. He is not serious, he is relaxed. Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh. Somewhere in this process, you will come face to face with the sudden and shocking realization that you are completely crazy. Your mind is a shrieking, gibbering madhouse on wheels, barreling pell-mell down the hill, utterly out of control and helpless. No problem. You're not crazier than you were yesterday. It has always been this way, and you just never noticed. So don't let this realization unsettle you. It is a milestone, actually, a sign of real progress. Bhante Henepola Gunaratana. Modern man is too impatient and wants to master the art of meditation immediately. Swami Rama. When soul breaks, meditation mends. Terry Gilmay. Stand aside and watch the working of the divine power in yourself. Sri Aurobindo. Every soul innately yearns for stillness, for a space, a garden where we can till, sow, reap, and rest, and by doing so come to a deeper sense of self and our place in the universe. Silence is not an absence, but a presence. Anne D. Leclerc. The very essence of meditation is to be so silent that there is no stirring of thoughts in you, that words don't come between you and reality, that the whole net of words falls down, that you are left alone. This aloneness, this purity, this unclouded sky of your being is meditation. Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh. That is the true function of meditation, to create a space in you where you can be rich, infinitely rich, utterly peaceful, absolutely ecstatic. Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh. When you are in deep meditation, you feel a great serenity, a joy that is unknown to you, a watchfulness that is a new guest. Soon this watchfulness will become the host. The day the watchfulness becomes the host, it remains 24 hours with you. And out of this watchfulness, whatever you do has a wisdom in it. Whatever you do shows a clarity, a purity, a spontaneity, a grace. Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh. The process of meditation does not take you to some new world. It only introduces you to the world where you have been for lives upon lives. The process of meditation does not add anything to you. It only takes away what is wrong, cuts it away, sheds it off. Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh. Meditation is the only magic that can help you to be free from the mind, can help you to be free from yourself, your past, and all the burden of the past. Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh. Meditation does not answer the questions of the mind, but it dissolves the very mind which creates many questions and confusion in our life. Author unknown. Through meditation, one discovers one's own light. That light you can call your soul, yourself, your God, whatsoever word you choose, or you can remain just silent because it has no name. It is a nameless experience, tremendously beautiful, ecstatic, utterly silent, but it gives you the taste of eternity, of timelessness, of something beyond death. Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh. The meditation that gives you immediate joy or continuous joy is the best meditation for you. Everyone will not have the same meditation. Your meditation will not suit me. My meditation will not suit you. You like a certain food. I don't like it. You are right in your own way. I am right in my own way. Sri Chinmoy. With meditation, I found a ledge above the waterfall of my thoughts. Mary Pfeiffer. If you want to possess things, money. If you want to possess yourself, meditation. And if you possess yourself, money loses all meaning. Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh. There is only one meditation, the rigorous refusal to harbor thoughts. Nisargadatta Maharaj. Your mind is a constant traffic of thoughts, and it is always rush hour, day in, day out. Meditation means to watch the movement of thoughts in the mind. Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh. By and by, there are more and more gaps of silence. Through those gaps, windows will open to the divine. Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh. True meditation can never be done with the mind. Very often we make a mistake when we say that we are meditating in the mind and utilizing the mind. Real meditation is done in the psychic being and in the soul. It goes hand in hand with flaming aspiration, the burning flame that wants to climb up to the highest. Sri Chinmoy. Meditation is that exercise of the mind by which it recalls a known truth. George Horne. Serenity is the flavor of meditation. Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh. It is sometimes said that the first stages of the meditation process are the most difficult. The first distraction is the physical body. Sometimes there is real pain in sitting, and sometimes the ego just tries to distract us by creating itches we will want to scratch. Sarasvati Burman. We live, in fact, in a world starved for solitude, silence, and private, and therefore starved for meditation and true friendship. C.S. Lewis. Meditation is nothing but coming to terms with your inner emptiness, recognizing it, not escaping, living through it, not escaping, being through it, not escaping. Then, suddenly the emptiness becomes the fullness of life. Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh. Use all your suffering for meditation, and soon you will come to know that the suffering disappears because the energy starts moving inwards. It is not moving to the periphery, to the suffering. You are not feeding your suffering. It looks illogical, but this is the whole conclusion of all the mystics of the world, that you feed your suffering and you enjoy it in a subtle way. You don't want to be well. There must be some investment in it. Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh. While meditating, we are simply seeing what the mind has been doing all along. Alan Locos. Through meditation, the higher self is seen. Bhagavad Gita. The kingdom of God is just behind the darkness of closed eyes, and the first gate that opens to it is your peace. Paramahansa Yogananda. As a mighty river, which when properly harnessed by dams and canals, creates a vast reservoir of water, prevents famine and provides abundant power for industry, so also the mind, when controlled, provides a reservoir of peace and generates abundant energy for the human uplift. B. K.S. Iyengar. The process could be likened to relaxing on a riverbank and watching a fish leap out of the water, sparkle for a moment in the sunlight, then dive back in a graceful arc. There is no need to engage in a mental dialogue about the merits and demerits of the fish, emotionally react to the fish, or jump into the water to try to catch the fish. Once the fish is out of sight, it should also be out of mind. Miranda Schull, Passionate Enlightenment, Women in Tantric Buddhism. Your love will deepen as your meditation deepens, and vice versa. As your meditation blossoms, your love will also blossom. Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh. Meditation is simply a strange surgical method which cuts you away from all that is not yours and saves only that which is your authentic being. It burns everything else and leaves you standing naked, alone under the sun, in the wind. It is as if you are the first man who has descended onto earth, who knows nothing, who has to discover everything, who has to be a seeker, who has to go on a pilgrimage. Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh. Meditation is a process of getting rid of the whole past, of getting rid of all diseases, of getting rid of all the pus that has gathered in you. It is painful, but it is cleansing, and there is no other way to cleanse you. Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh. Meditation is not spacing out or running away. In fact, it is being totally honest with ourselves. Kathleen MacDonald. Just to be and not be a person is the whole art of meditation, the whole art of inner ecstasy. Bhagwan Shri Rajneesh. Your goal is not to battle with the mind, but to witness the mind. Swami Muktananda. Meditation is just a courage to be silent and alone. Slowly, slowly, you start feeling a new quality to yourself, a new aliveness, a new beauty, a new intelligence, which is not borrowed from anybody, which is growing within you. It has roots in your existence. Bhagwan Shri Rajneesh. Meditation is the breath of your soul. Just as breathing is the life of the body, meditation is the life of the soul. Bhagwan Shri Rajneesh. Meditation has no goal. We should not have any aim, goal, or desire for having any gained through meditation. It should be playful and natural. Author unknown. When you meditate, what you actually do is to enter into a calm or still, silent mind. We have to be fully aware of the arrival and attack of thoughts. That is to say, we shall not allow any thought, divine or undivine, good or bad, to enter into our mind. Our mind should be absolutely silent. Then we have to go deep within. There we have to observe our real existence. Sri Chinmoy. The so-called transcendental meditation is nothing but a psychological tranquilizer. It is nothing, just a tranquilizer. It helps, but it is good for sleep, not for meditation. You can sleep well, a more calm sleep will be there. It is good, but it is not meditation at all. If you repeat a word constantly, it creates a certain boredom, and boredom is good for sleep. Bhagwan Shri Rajneesh. The mind is constantly talking. If the inner talk can drop even for a single moment, you will be able to have a glimpse of no mind. That's what meditation is all about. The state of no mind is the right state. It is your state. Bhagwan Shri Rajneesh. Words are but the shell. Meditation is the kernel. Baya ibn Pakuda. Let the most absent-minded of men be plunged in his deepest reveries. Stand that man on his legs, set his feet a-going, and he will infallibly lead you to water, if water there be in all that region. Should you ever be athirst in the great American desert, try this experiment. If your caravan happened to be supplied with a metaphysical professor. Yes, as everyone knows, meditation and water are wedded forever. Herman Melville, Moby Dick. Meditation requires courage. It requires the basic integrity, sincerity, respect towards your own being. At least don't deceive yourself. Bhagwan Shri Rajneesh. When meditation releases energy in you, it will find all sorts of ways to be expressed. Bhagwan Shri Rajneesh. In meditation, we witness our thoughts without any judgment. Author unknown. Meditation is a tool to shake yourself awake, a way to discover what you love, a practice to return yourself to your body when the mind medleys threaten to usurp your sanity. Janine Roth. Why do we meditate? We meditate precisely because this world of ours has disappointed us, and because failure looms large in our day-to-day life. We want fulfillment. We want joy, peace, bliss, and perfection within and without. Meditation is the answer, the only answer. Sri Chinmoy. The child is naturally meditative. He's a sort of samadhi. He's coming out of the womb of existence. His life river is yet absolutely fresh, just from the source. He knows the truth, but he does not know that he knows. His knowledge is not yet aware. It is innocent. It is simply there, as a matter of fact. And he is not separate from his knowledge. He is his knowledge. He has not mind. He has simple being. Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh. Meditation has to be a part of our every activity. It's not sufficient to meditate for 1 hour and be unaware for 23 hours. It must become the inner thread of all our actions. Author unknown. The only way to read a book of aphorisms without being bored is to open it at random and, having found something that interests you, close the book and meditate. Prince Charles-Joseph de Ligne, 1796. Meditate. Live purely. Be quiet. Do your work with mastery. Like the moon, come out from behind the clouds. Shine. Buddha. The world can come to a harmony if meditation is spread far and wide. Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh. He that in his studies wholly applies himself to labor and exercise and neglects meditation loses his time, and he that only applies himself to meditation and neglects labor and exercise only wanders and loses himself. Confucius.
Merci et à bientôt chez Audible.